morning! I'm ready for my day. And like any good YouTuber, I'm prepared with my microphone to start the day. I've got a very exciting plan for today. We're going to a local place and hidden place with a very traditional cooking methods, and the food is authentic. We're going to a local market to buy groceries for the week, and I'm going to show you beautiful nature that no tourists see. I live in the state of Hidalgo, which is in central Mexico, north of Mexico City. This state isn't very well known by foreigners who want to visit Mexico. It's not as touristy for Mexicans who want to visit other parts of Mexico. But that doesn't mean that Hidalgo doesn't have very interesting areas where you can visit. You probably know Las Grutas de Tolantongo, these beautiful hot springs that are in the middle of the mountain. We are in the same state, and there are a lot of hot springs, landscapes, and amazing food. I'm on my way to have a very traditional breakfast that is very typical from the state of Hidalgo, which is barbacoa or lamb. The place where we are going is about 40 minutes away from our house, and we decided to go to this place because it's in the middle of nowhere. There are many people selling barbacoa alongside the road because people here traditionally eat barbacoa every Sunday. Oh, well, this is a thing that many people do on Sundays only in the morning as a breakfast. We finally arrived to this hidden place that you can only access by car because it's in the middle of the mountains, and it's very cool because, as you can see, there's lots of vegetation. And I would say this is a representative vegetation that we have in Hidalgo. A lot of cacti, agave, mesquite tree. This is not only a place to come and eat. This is a place to come and walk and experience the beautiful vegetation. The people come here to this hidden place because the food is also amazing. It's called La Cabaña, and it's a little cabin, and when you access to this cabin, everything is made of wood. You see how the ladies are cooking in clay pots, and you know that when you cook in clay pots, the flavor of the food is much better. I don't know why. And then there's a big dining room. You can see how the ladies are cooking there, but next to the ladies, there's a big hall covered with the leaves. Inside that hole, there is barbacoa, this lamb, which is made in that hole overnight. The lamb is cooked overnight. As a result, it's very tender. From that hole, you can get the meat and the broth as well. So we're gonna order barbacoa or lamb, and the ladies are also preparing quesadillas, gorditas, un cafecito, un pulquito. Look at these tortillas handmade, and it's made of blue corn. The barbacoa that came from that hole. Let's try it. I ordered a quesadilla of flor de calabaza. If you're vegan, you can come here as well. This is my taco of barbacoa. Let's try it. It has a lot of good flavor. It's great. The flavor is smoky flavor. I'm going to have my breakfast with a good café de olla, which is basically coffee made on a pot. If you want to know more about this process of how to make barbacoa or this lamb cooked in a hole, I made a video when I was living in the city of Querétaro. You can watch it here, but right now I'm in the state where barbacoa is made, and let me know if you want me to create another video like this. Let me know in the comments. I think it's interesting, and this is an old way of cooking. Now we came to buy our groceries here at the tianguis, as we call it in Mexico. Tianguis is an open market that they put only on Sundays, in this case, on the streets. The only difference is that it doesn't have a roof. And we're in the tianguis at the town called Progreso de Obregón. This is the town where my mom lives, and then we are going to visit her. The town where we ate the barbacoa, it's called Tunititlan. This is a good practice for you if you are learning Spanish. The names of the towns, especially here in Hidalgo, are very long. I know that it's not easy to pronounce if you aren't from Mexico or if you don't speak Spanish. And I'm going to take advantage to tell you that I have an online Spanish academy that I created where you can take private and group classes to learn Spanish, Mexican Spanish, with me and my my other native Mexican Spanish tutors. The goal is to help you speak Spanish, but using the phrases and the vocabulary that we commonly use in Mexico. So I'm trying a little bit of mole that they are serving here. Very tasty. ¿Tiene chocolate este? Mm. There's a stall here, and we saw that they were selling water, coconut water. This nice gentleman told me, "Have a photo with my coconut," and so I'm showing you this beautiful coconut, and this is my water. Just a few blocks away where my mom lives, there is this beautiful viewpoint. Behind me, we call that hill El Cerro del Elefante because it looks like an elephant. It's like an elephant lying down. And next to the viewpoint with that amazing landscape and the big mountain behind it, if you go down, you'll find a paradise. There are natural pools and people come every day to refresh themselves. It's really beautiful and I'm very surprised because they are totally for free. Today is Sunday and I can see that there are many people who are just walking, enjoying, refreshing themselves because it's getting very hot. It's a very good plan to come and refresh yourself. The weather is cold though. It's not a hot spring, but still it's very nice if you have this beautiful, nice weather like today. I think today we are at 25 Celsius degrees. I think we chose the perfect day to come and walk. I'm not going to go in the pools because that wasn't my plan for today. I just want to walk. Next to the pools, there's a river. You can't swim on the river because it's a little bit dangerous and it's not as clean, I have to say. Only the natural pools. This is a river where you can't swim because it's very deep, and actually this is the same river that flooded our house, if you remember that I've been telling you in one of my videos. This place is called El Río, which is in Progreso de Obregón. I always said, this is like Las Grutas de Tolantongo. This place wasn't created for tourism. This place was created for the people living here. Because, can you see this? In Spanish, we call them lavaderos. It's basically a place where you wash your dirty clothes. Many houses in Mexico have lavaderos, and it's pretty normal. Here, people used to come and wash their clothes with the clear water that came from the mountains. Maybe in the past, not all the houses have access to water, so people came to these places to wash their clothes. We even have waterfalls. I want to know you, my office. This is the background that I always use to record my videos. I bought these acoustic panels because some of you told me that the sound wasn't very good. It had a lot of echo. So I need to work on it. I'm planning to decorate this wall with these acoustic panels. At my office is where I spend probably more than the 70% of my time during the day creating content. But I also have another job. I have an online Spanish academy that I created because I'm very passionate about teaching Spanish. I've been doing it for over 6 years now. I started to develop my website probably around 3 years ago, and thanks to people like you, I've been able to hire more professional Spanish teachers that now we work together in our academy. In my academy, our mission together is to help people who want to learn Spanish to travel or to live in Mexico. We want to help our students in this transition so they can immerse themselves at a steady pace. And I think we are achieving this. My students are thriving, and I'm very thankful because now I can call it a business. A small business. And what is cooler is that I'm providing jobs to more people who are passionate about teaching Spanish too. We teach private lessons to our students if they want to, but we also host a conversation club. In this conversation club, you'll be able to meet me and my teachers to talk about cultural topics, slang, expressions that we use in Mexico, and we divide the groups into basic learners, intermediate and advanced learners too, so you don't feel intimidated by those who speak fluently already. Thank you very much for being part of Thriving Spanish, for being part of this community. My team and I are very thankful. Finally, the weather is improving. We are at 20 Celsius degrees or about 60 Fahrenheit. If you enjoyed this video and everything that I show you, please let me know in the comments. Subscribe to receive more videos like this. Hit the bell if you want to know more about culture, lifestyle in Mexico, beyond the stereotypes. Thank you very much and see you in the next video. Adios!